gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby. And we're back live on the Double Special Show with the hot mic. Live, ladies and gentlemen, I'm JB Lee. To my left is Christopher Gorges, and to my further left is Tiffany Barbee.
Your further left.
We already have a phone call?
Who's on the phone?
Oh, God. All right. Well, they can wait a second while we say hello.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of Double Special right here on IBO.net org, so whatever it is.
No, I don't know, because, you know, IBO was International Baccalaureate Organization that I went to school for, so it confuses me.
Oh, well, I like you when you're confused. It makes for better radio.
Indeed.
Welcome back to the show. If you want to give us a call in the studio tonight, the phone number is 813-639-8255. Lots to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about my appearance on another talk show. We're going to talk about Tiffany's rant. Of course, have always Tiffany's rant. We missed that last week, but this week we'll do it.
We didn't have time because a lesbian called in.
Yes.
Who was very nice.
Yeah, we'll talk about Tiffany's ongoing exploration of her sexuality here in the Tampa Bay area. JB, anything you want to bring? We're going to talk about some stuff you wanted to bring up too, right?
Go back to what you were just saying.
Exploring Tiffany's ongoing questionable sexuality in the Tampa Bay area.
What are you?
Why do you have to add the Tampa Bay area in there?
I don't know.
I don't even think any of that was from the Tampa Bay area.
No, but I don't think that you'll go outside the Tampa Bay area.
I don't go over bridges.
Right, exactly. So she's going to stay in the Tri-County area.
Figuratively or literally.
Rich, bring my mic up just a little bit. I don't know if it's the headphones or what. I feel like I'm talking in a can a little bit. Just bring it up just a little bit so I can hear myself. They sound. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. So right off the bat, we got a phone call. Let's go ahead and take the phone call. Caller, welcome to Double Special Show. Who are we talking with?
Check in, you.
We're talking with Virginia.
Hey, what's that?
Virginia.
You're Virginia. Your name is Virginia?
Yes, it is.
Oh, well, welcome to the program. What can we do for you tonight? What's on your mind?
Well, I'm just kind of wondering if maybe the co-host could kind of let up on the Almighty One a little bit.
Never.
I mean, he is kind of sexy, depending what end you have, you know.
Well, wait a second.
And,
who is sexy? Are you saying Jordan's sexy or the Almighty One is sexy?
The Almighty One.
The Almighty One.
He's sexy.
You think JT Birds is sexy?
Is this JT Burns' mom?
Well,
Well, and listen, and if it is, good for you, Mom, for sticking up for your son.
And really finding him attractive. Somebody has to.
Right. Okay.
Okay, cheeky ones. Okay, you're right.
I'm right!
All right, so this is the Almighty One's mother, all right?
No.
It isn't?
No, I'm not a mother.
You're not a mother?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, you had your pin down there.
I was just trying to, kind of get some little help for him, and because I mean, he's a nice guy and sexy, depending on what end you got.
Is this Steve Eric?
Yes.
Yeah, Steve Eric, if he's has laryngitis, I don't know what the hell. You sound like you're very high. I just want to say that. You sound like you're really high right now, and you're like, listen. Yeah, she is high. See? I stopped talking. She had no idea what to say. All right. How do you know the Almighty One?
He's a good friend of mine.
From where?
Yeah, from where? Work?
No.
The Fifth Circle?
The Fifth Circle. So, Virginia, all right. So, let me help you out here. So, you think you've heard Jordan, his opinions of the Almighty One, and that bothers you? Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's kind of unfair, yeah.
Why?
Why is it unfair?
Because, I mean, everybody has problems, but he's like
Well,
a sexy
I've
fellow
got
for me.
problems too, and one of them is JT.
Listen,
Okay.
I happen to like JT, and JT knows that, but I don't think JT has any problems. I just think that Jordan and JT got or the Almighty One rather got rubbed the wrong way. But listen, the Almighty One has plenty to say about a lot of things on his show, does he not?
He does.
So I'm sure out there somewhere, the Almighty One is pissed off somebody whose mother is getting ready to call his show and say, "Listen, lay off, whoever."
And honestly, why can't I have a hobby? Why do you have to take that away from me?
not taking anything away from you.
Well,
I'm just adding to your show, actually.
You don't tell
she's adding to the show.
Adding to the show.
That's right. We weren't doing well enough.
Well.
You didn't give us a chance, really, Virginia. We had like 30 seconds out of the gate, and you were right on us.
I know. All right. Well, we've got a response. Person from 813 area code. Tell Virginia why she's wrong.
Virginia is definitely not wrong, for I am the Almighty One.
Oh, it's the
Ladies
Almighty
and
One.
gentlemen, we want to apologize right now. For
We are broadcasting
having
live simultaneously over on Global Empire Attitude Radio.
So we got a cross broadcasting thing happening right now, right?
Yes, exactly. I am live on a special edition of the Almighty One Makes Fun of J.B. Lee show.
What?
Oh dear.
You actually started a show so you could make fun of JB Lee. So you actually want to take JB on in some sort of an insult contest? Is that what you're saying, Almighty One?
Didn't we do that last
Not
night?
necessarily an insult contest. I mean, that would be so hard. I mean,
For you?
why insult my fellow radio show announcer? I have nothing but the utmost love for J.B. Lee and his incredible voice.
Yeah, we get that. You're gay for his voice. I understand that.
I know.
But I think that you and JB are so different people. I mean, you are so far in one direction. He's in the other direction. I just don't see it happening. I don't see you guys getting together and hanging out and having brewskis. I don't see it.
I really do think you're a
Well,
terrible
we are
person.
kind of in one direction. I actually have hair on my head, and he doesn't.
Well, there's that. There's
Okay,
that.
That's nice.
Yep, that's
good
true.
For you.
Yep.
He has lots of hair.
Who?
JT Burns.
Oh yeah, you got that mullet thing going on. You got a long mullet. I'm not
Whoa,
even
whoa,
kidding.
whoa! There's no mullet. I don't do mullet,
That
buddy. That
it
was
looks like
80s.
a mullet to me, bro. I don't know.
thought it was like a
That's
large
because you never
collection
see
of
me with my hat off.
He always has a hat on. I wouldn't be able to tell if he had a mullet
Okay.
or not.
a large
Alright.
collection of greasy ghost penises sticking out of his head.
Oh,
That's all
by
it
the way,
is.
Tiffany, I want to thank you for putting that video up on the Double Special page on Twitter. I found that rather amusing.
Actually, Crystal did that.
Why does he talk like that?
What?
Why does he? I found that rather amusing.
that
Yeah,
Bobby?
it was.
Stupid damn nerd. God.
It-
That's part of why I don't like you is
Hey,
because
by
you
the
talk
way,
like,
I
no,
just wanna let
shut
you know
up,
you guys make
Whitey.
a few phone calls
Oh, my
tonight
God, dude. You're
from
on our
fans
show.
of the Almighty One show,
Behave.
sticking up for the Almighty
Oh,
One.
can
I
we-
just wanted to let you know
Can we
that.
click him off, please? Oh,
No.
Chris won't do it.
I want you to somehow listen. I appreciate you having me on your show.
No,
I
we don't.
do. No, but you don't,
do.
but I do. All right.
Okay,
So just
there we
stop
go.
talking for a second.
All right,
Let me
fine.
talk. Thank you.
Jeez.
All right. Because you're getting angry, and I don't like you when you get angry. You get really nasty.
Don't make Jordan angry.
I know, right? She's gonna Hulk out and rip his shirt and bust his new jogging hat.
I
Just
wouldn't-
relax.
No.
Just relax.
No, I wouldn't bust my new jogging hat.
And then listen, there are a lot of different personalities that do shows, do podcasts, do radio shows, and so
And
some
yours
of
is terrible.
well, okay, well you don't
JT.
like his show. I don't seem to
I
mind
never listened to
Well,
it.
that's
Well-
why J.B. Lee, you're the second rate on that show.
the second. No,
second
I would.
rate?
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that Jordan, we all hold
I
equal
say
positions.
he's third.
That's right, I forgot about Tiffany there.
I'm joking, Jordan.
I
You
don't
could
care.
be too.
No,
I
but
know where I am.
I don't want to. I mean, we could get a feud going, but this is what's going to happen. You're going to say
No.
some stuff, and then Jordan's just going to be really mean and angry, and it's not going to be funny. It's
not
going to be angry. You're
Now,
going to be angry.
Jordan will be
Wait a
like,
minute, I'm not
shut
here
up,
to start a fight
Marshmallow.
now. I'm not here to start a fight. This is all in good and fun, cross-promoting.
Cross-promote.
Double Special.
Well,
the
listen,
Almighty One.
I
show.
promote. Listen, Jordan. In fairness, when I went on his show, I did promote our show. He allowed that to happen. He could have been a dick and been like, "No, you can't say that stuff here," but he didn't. He invited me on.
Well, what would he have on his show then if he wouldn't let people do that? Nothing.
Well, okay, but now he's calling on our show.
Well, I
Then
would
he'd
have
have to-
had my co-host Missy the Submissive here.
Oh,
was
my
that
God.
Missy that we just talked to as Virginia, or was that who that was Virginia?
No, Virginia is a good fan and a good friend of mine.
Good for her.
So
Jordan, is there anything you would like to say to the Virginia, the fan of the Almighty One show?
Thank you for calling in, Virginia.
Okay.
It's lovely talking to you. I'm sorry that you like this
I
dude.
thought it was really funny when I said that she was his mom.
No, that was very
That
funny.
was my
You
favorite
got to
I'm
laugh.
pretty sure that's still the
Well,
case.
by the way, I just want to let your wife know. I thought it was rather amusing that she used an old,
Rather amusing.
outdated source of picking up my wife that no longer exists. Mail order bride. Oh God, that was
Okay.
hilarious.
So
Okay, I
you might
didn't-
as well call milkman too.
So you ordered off the internet.
Yeah, whatever. You didn't do it through the snail mail. You did it the digital way.
Actually, I met my wife in the casino.
Okay.
Okay, at the slave auction. Nice for you.
Jordan's getting a little Star Trek with his Orion slave girls.
Oh, what? They didn't say Orion. He just said slave girl. You took it to the. Wow, he is a nerd. Wow, that's amazing.
Dude. Like, why would you even take that to Star Trek? I'm clearly making
a
Django
Jordan,
reference.
You like to go off kilter and off slant on a few things, so I thought I'd try to emulate you.
I don't go off slant or anything. I am who I am. I'm always on level ground. It is just at a perpendicular plane to everyone else's level ground. That's all it is. You just don't understand, Whitey.
No, you don't understand, JB.
He's got a pretty good understanding, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to think that I'm on a different level of plane than him.
Different level of plane.
Yeah, no, I would agree with both of those.
So, I'm in the first class cabin on the Dreamliner having some cocktails, and you're down in the scrub section. Is that the different level of plane you're on?
No, I kind of think like Tiffany said, you're a B-rated comedian.
A B-rated? Who's rating?
Yeah, who gave me that grade?
I watched one of your previous shows about Tiffany calling somebody a B-rated or C-rated room comedian.
Yeah, it sounds like something I would say.
Yeah, it does sound like it was you. Listen, first of all, Jordan is not really he doesn't do stand-up, so I don't know if I put him in the comedian range. He does do comedy, and that's great, but to be able to rate him ABC, I don't know if you can do. I don't know if you can pigeonhole him.
I am beyond those
Jordan,
ratings.
Yes.
Jordan is an A+ person in life.
That was like the most sarcastic thing that ever came out of her mouth.
I want to let you know that we're broadcasting this live on 2 different networks, so
All right, well, listen, we appreciate the exposure, and I'm glad you're not here to expose yourself, but, I mean, that's fine.
Oh, my God, can you imagine?
And you got Virginia, and you got your co-host there?
You might run away, and I wouldn't really want to do that to your show.
Is your co-host there?
No, this is a special edition. I just was here at the studio, and I saw the little video up on the Double Special Twitter page, and I thought it was quite humorous. So I thought I'd chime in and kind of co-interact with you guys.
Co-interact.
Hang up. Hang up.
All right, listen, relax, okay?
I only say these words because I know it annoys your brain much.
I think afterwards you realize that it annoys, then you realize why, and then you cover it. But I think right out of the gate, it's a natural thing for you. We're on a different intellect level. That's fine. It's no problem. I'm a big English guy, so I can understand it. You take some shortcuts. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Are you calling him dumb?
Co-interact
He's pretty
be
dumb.
usable.
Yeah.
And you can tell that by looking at his political affiliations on his Facebook page.
All right. Well, listen. The next time you call into the show, I want to talk to Missy, the submissive. I want to talk to this girl and find out how you all got hooked up and what the hell the deal is over there.
I know.
Right?
Where did you buy her? What website?
I roped her up, chained her, and brought her to the studio.
Yeah, when they travel, she gets strapped next to the cargo net with him.
Did Chris get
He
to
is
meet?
Missy the submissive.
Did you
He's
meet
talking
her,
about his
Chris?
penis.
Well, with Tiffany, I mean, because Tiffany's used to being called master.
Yeah. Yeah, that's in a Taekwondo sense. I mean,
is everything you do a reaction to us?
What's that? I'm sorry to catch that, JB.
That's good.
It's all right. I'm like the referee in the middle of like a UFC, and not really an exciting UFC match, by the way. It's a mediocre UFC match. Yeah.
Wait, I have one question for JB. How could you sit there and call me a fat tub of lard when you yourself, from my understanding, used to be overweight and didn't like it when people called you that?
No.
But it's okay for you to call me that?
Where did I say I didn't like it?
What, you enjoy being called?
Well, no, of course you don't like it, but now I can do it to you because you are fat.
That doesn't make it.
But you're no longer.
But who has a greater right to say such things?
I mean, a guy who was very heavy and lost the weight.
Like me insulting you and calling you baldy, but
Yeah.
You just did. You did that earlier in the show already.
Yeah.
Dad, Jordan's bald.
God, what a hypocrite.
All right. Well, listen. I'm glad that you called. I know that Jordan isn't.
I'm not at all.
Tiffany's on the fence. I think she handled it very well on the show. You did a good job.
I like JT.
You lie.
Like I said, I think he has a good
No,
heart. I already told him why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you're on your thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
What did you say?
But
He's on his show.
I have one question. Why don't you guys get a woman on the show to Manscaped JB Lee.
We already did that,
Yeah,
dude.
we did.
Jesus, dude.
It's called
That's
Manolantern.
That's right. I do remember seeing that show. I did laugh at that. You should do it again.
Why would we do it again?
Yeah.
Because it's always funny the second time around.
Here's what I'm proposing.
Is
All
that why
right.
you steal jokes?
You want to do a little cross promotion? Here's what I'm proposing. You come to the studio.
No!
Let's
No!
Shut up for a second. Come on, now stop. Let's shut. Here's what I'm proposing. Shut up. I'll turn your mic off. Shut up for a second. You come into the studio and let me finish, damn it. And we do what I wanted to do in your studio, which you chicken out. We hook up the nipple clamps to you. We give you some shocks. No, listen, he wouldn't do it because he has an adrenal gland problem, and he says he'll go to chest pain. Would you not derive? Hold on. Would you not?
Is he gonna die?
All right, I wish I could talk on my own show. That'd be great.
Tiffany has no access to the control because I know Tiffany will be nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to be in control because I'm the one that got shocked last time, and I really want to dole out some shocks to somebody else, and I can't think of a better person to come in here.
Hook him up to Tiffany or JB Lee.
No.
I'm a girl.
I think, listen, here's what I'm saying.
Girl.
Here's what I'm saying. If you come in and you take these shocks, I think that we can kind of smooth things over between you and Jordan.
I'll tell you what. I'll do that if Jordan Lee will wear some vibrating panties.
No.
What?
Ew. I don't
Why-
want
why
Jordan
would I
to
do
wear
that?
vibrating
Where would you even get
panties.
those?
That would be disturbing
Sex
to know
store.
that was happening.
There are so many demented things you can find on the internet.
All right. Well, listen. You think about you think about it. See if you want to do it, and then we'll set it up and we'll have you come in. All right. We're gonna go on with our show. But listen, I appreciate you calling.
Not really.
Yeah. Okay. You don't. All right. Let me just get one
I'm
sentence out
indifferent.
completely.
Oh, this is the Almighty One signing off from the Double Special Show. Remember, I'm not better than everybody. Screw that. Yes, I am.
Okay,
Good day.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was JT Whitey calling in live from his terrible podcast. I don't know where you can listen to it. I don't care.
All right. This mic sounds really weird to me. Richard, how does this mic sound? Because I feel like if I get too close, it rattles.
I feel like it's time to check in. Check in.
All right. Back up from the God. It's loud as
Check
hell.
in.
dude.
Check in.
All right. Go ahead.
Scientists discover a cure for pretty girls. Check in.
What?
A cure
Yes.
for being pretty?
Well, for being attracted to them and trusting them.
What? Whoa.
Hold on,
Back
I'm
up. Yeah.
confused.
Minocycline,
Yeah. As an antibiotic. Right.
yes, has been reported to improve symptoms of psychiatric disorders and also facilitate sober decision-making in healthy human subjects.
What?
It is also reduces the risk of the honey trap during an economic exchange.
What the hell is a honey trap?
Basically, they did an experiment where they showed dudes a picture of a girl, like
Yeah.
a really pretty girl, and they said, listen, you have this money. You can give however much of this money you want to this girl. Then we're going to triple that money, and then she decides how to split it with you. And they found that, like, the more attractive the girl was in the picture they showed them, the more money they were willing to give her.
Well, of course. That's the honey trap.
But they'd already decided that all the girls would just keep all the money. so that was that. Yeah, exactly.
So guys are stupid, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you give them minocycline.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Then apparently they would be totally immune to it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah, I know. I want to give it to my bosses.
No, it is. What?
I might get promoted. I don't know. Screw those tall, pretty people.
Yeah, right.
Idiots.
Listen, there certainly is pretty people get treated differently. I know that. That's true.
Yeah.
They definitely get treated differently. Huh. No, seriously. I've seen it all. Pretty people expect to get things for free, and they expect to get kind of,
You guys don't get
preference
things
treatment.
for free?
No, I'm ugly. Why? I don't get crap for free. Are you kidding me? If anything, I get charged more, or they screw up my order on purpose. I'm like, no, let's just mess with this ugly guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go in there and ask for one thing. I get two things I never didn't ask for. And when I go to try, they look at me like, you're seriously coming right now and trying to have me fix this? Pretty person that happens to, oh, let me take care of that for you. You know what? Here, sit in my chair while I do that. I'll take care of this for you. It's ridiculous.
Can you imagine if we just dosed the water supply with minocycline?
That'd be awesome.
I know.
That would be awesome.
Dude, it would be like the best thing ever for us. Not so much for Tiffany.
Yeah.
But for us.
Well, Tiffany's got that power already.
I know.
She says
She'd
she
like-
makes men.
She'd be like, I'm a normal person now. What's wrong?
Right now, Tiffany is in the control of 5 adult male lies. She's playing and toying with them,
I
just
know.
deciding what's going to happen.
She's got dudes taking her to Billy Idol and
That's
buying
right.
her wands and such.
Yep. Yep, helping her out with her class.
Taking her to buy her own one.
Too.
Yeah, I guarantee that if you were ugly, there's no way Bob Burr would be coming. You're nice, I'll give you that. But based on the
like
personality alone, nobody would be coming to help you do your classes, or it wouldn't happen. I'm telling you, if you were some god ugly, you bangy chick, and I don't mean anything else, but just an ugly. I don't know. I just threw that out there.
Yeah, why?
It sounds like it's an ugly word. It's an ugly word. You know what I mean? I'm telling you.
But my apprenticeship is not about looks.
No, it isn't. It isn't to you.
Skills for life.
I'm telling you right now, if those guys showed up and you were an ugly ass kung fu teacher, they would not want to be your apprentice.
Well, they probably thought I was going to be a man. I think they're surprised I was a girl.
Really? By the name Tiffany Barbee?
No, but they didn't know. I didn't put that in the ad. Okay. They thought I was a man.
What?
I'm sure.
You put no name in the ad or anything?
Of course not.
Oh my God, dude! What kind of people answer an ad like that? That's what I want to know.
It was a very enticing ad. I had a picture of Mr. Miyagi and Daniel's son with chopsticks.
Oh,
who would pass that up?
Not me. That would be sucked right. That's a honey trap right there. You want to do another one?
Check in. Fight on top of Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Climbers battle Sherpas near base camp. I think Camp 3.
Nice.
It's like 20,000 feet in the air. Can you imagine trying to have a fight up there?
You'd be out of breath.
Oh my God, I'd be wheezing just thinking about it.
So I would kick your ass if I didn't just lose 3 of my toes. They just pop right off. I can't kick you because I have a nub for a foot. What are they fighting about?
I can't even find the news story. But apparently, 2 climbers they tried to go past these Sherpas who were laying ropes, and apparently the Sherpas got pissed at them, and then it just descended into a fist fight on top of Mount Everest.
Oh, my God.
Is a Sherpa not an animal?
Good night. Good night, everybody.
All right, Richard, bring her mic down just a tad because you're doing very closer than I'm not used to.
Sherpa not an animal. What did you think a Sherpa was?
Yeah, what is a Sherpa?
I don't know. I thought it'd be something that people make coats out of. Doesn't it? It's my Sherpa.
No, a Sherpa is a Himalayan guide. They're a guide. They've lived in the mountains in the Everest area in the Himalayas for years. They're acclimated to the altitude and the temperatures there, and they guide. And this is what I was going to say. It must be like just a god awful parade of snobby, snooty tourists. Like a mall basically now at Base Camp 3.
Yeah, a bunch of alpha people all just being dicks.
So, right. Gonna get to the summit. That's right. Yeah, the Sherpa. Excuse me, Mr. Sherpa.
Excuse me, I need to have a life-changing experience here.
That's right. I need to make it to the summit.
Isn't it a coat though?
No, it's not a coat.
Oh, I thought there was Sherpa coat, so I thought it was a.
It may be a style of coat based on their tribal stuff or whatever.
So the time you went to the store and tried to buy a Sherpa skin coat, it didn't go that well, did it, Tiffany?
Oh, man. What? They don't have those? No, ma'am. This is Florida. There's really no need for Sherpa anything. They do have distinctive types of hat, but I think that's like a Himalayan thing, right? It's not really a Sherpa. Well, I mean, Sherpa is like a tribe, isn't it? They're like the indigenous people of the mountain range there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, whatever. Well, don't bother looking it up to help us out or anything.
I could have.
Yeah, you could have. You could have done that.
I could have gone to Wikipedia.
Are you going to go anywhere else with the story?
Do you want me to go to Wikipedia?
No, it's too late now.
Why not?
Wikipedia.
Yeah,
let's take our chances.
Wikipedia is not very reliable.
I know.
Because
Even
people
Tiffany
can just go in and edit it.
Yeah, Jordan. Even Tiffany knows that.
We're not allowed to use it at school for a source.
That's right.
You go to Bible school. You use the Bible as a source. How is Wikipedia any worse than that? Yeah, no, it's true. There's this guy who lived 900 years and then built a giant boat full of every animal. But, not Wikipedia. We're not using that.
She doesn't like your words, Jordan.
I was just thinking that.
If you'd like to give us a call, 813-639-8255 is the number. You're listening to Double Special right here on doublespecialshow.com, IBO.com. Doing the show, doing check-in.
I don't think it's IBO.com.
Check in. Rhode Island officially becomes the 10th state to legalize same-sex marriage. Check in.
Rhode Island did?
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Yay!
A small step, but a big one.
Yeah, small state.
Small.
Sliver of state. Rhode Island, I've been to Rhode Island many times. Used to party in Providence. Went to a bunch of shows there. And there is a pretty big gay community there. I went to a Smithereens show in Providence and didn't realize after. You ever remember the Smithereens, the band The Smithereens?
Sort of.
They're like late 80s, early 90s, sort of like almost like a Stone Roses sort of band. But went to the show, was a big fan, and I got to the show and I realized I'm like surrounded by gay men. There were gay people everywhere. Apparently they're like a gay, I don't know if the band is gay, but like a Lilith Fair sort of a situation where the gays identify with their music, and I'm thinking I must be there's like 3 straight people here. I totally it was no big deal, but it just kind of was like wow.
The gay community in Boston, somebody sneezes and half of them are suddenly in Rhode Island just 'cause it's so so close. It's like can't even help it. Just,
That's true, but I
step across the room. Whoops, in Rhode Island.
Well, here in St. Pete, we have the same thing. There's a huge gay community in St. Pete Beach. I didn't know that. I went down there.
Really, the gay pride parade didn't.
I'd never been.
I thought Ybor was.
No, well, it is now, but it used to be downtown Tampa, like the Tampa Theater. They'd have the big gay and lesbian film festival, and that would seem to be a sort of a focal point for it. But St. Pete Beach definitely is. I just didn't know that. I went down for the fireworks. I'm like, well, I'm a little.
Pass Girls where the lesbians are.
Yeah, I'm a little undersexed for this.
Pass Girl.
Pass Girl, is that where it is? You got the DL.
I think they're everywhere.
In Oklahoma, California,
under the ocean,
hanging with the Sherpas. All right. That's good. I brought this up earlier. I posted something on Facebook and got a lot of grief about it from one of our old friends. In that I support gay marriage. I labeled it as Christians because it seems like the people that are religious really have the biggest problem with this gay marriage thing, and I think it's silly. And when I posted that, Christians need to know. I need to understand that, legalizing gay marriage doesn't ruin their life if they're trying to improve theirs. Just relax.
I just want to say how brave it was. I mean, you're changing the world by posting stuff on Facebook, dude.
Here's the thing, dude. I never
Make a difference.
All right, listen, I never post on Facebook. I never put my opinions up there as far with the respects to politics. But one of our old hooligans, Katie Larson, posted a cartoon that basically was like, oh, well, everybody's picking on Tim Tebow. And that's okay, but it's not okay to have a problem with this gay NBA star, Jason Collins, who came out. First athlete ever to come out, whether he planned it or not, I don't know. So she obviously had an issue with that, and I'm like, really? I mean, Tim Tebow, we got to get back on the Tim Tebow thing?
Yeah, who is attacking Tim Tebow?
Well, she's saying that Tim Tebow is being bashed for being openly Christian. He puts the Bible verses on his paint under his eyes, right? You knew that, right, Tiffany? Tim Tebow, very religious guy.
No.
Did you hear about that? You know what Tim Tebow is?
He plays football.
He plays football, right. Okay.
Very good, very good.
So, quarterback, yeah, very religious, and that was a focal point when he came into the NFL. They were like, oh, he's this religious, good boy and everything. And now they're just bashing him because he's not that great of a quarterback.
Oh, he's a virgin.
The whole Christian thing lately, it's always, they're playing the victim card every chance they get. It gets really weird. It's like,
right.
You guys are in the majority.
Right.
You get pretty much everything you want. Just knock it off. Let us make fun of you a little bit.
Well, and that's I think that's why I kind of got a little pissed off. I didn't know how to articulate it because
you're not very articulate.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
No.
But yes, I am.
No.
Whatever. So yeah. So and I feel that's what I feel. It's like you guys are the majority. You do everything is kind of centered around Christianity with respects to lawmaking and rules and everything, and what we see, and
they're
they're
starting to fall away from that though.
Yeah, and that's really freaking them out. It's freaking the Christian people out.
And then what did we didn't like that you said that you acted like it was all Christians, and one guy commented on it, and I clicked like. Because he's like, I wonder when non-Christians will stop lumping all Christians together.
Right.
That was funny. I clicked like.
Well, and that's a basic argument that people have, assuming that I'm too stupid to realize that all Christians don't think that. I mean, when I say Christians, I'm talking about the ones who are voicing their opinions about, against gay marriage. I know that all Christians don't believe that, but having said that, just in the basis of your religion.
No, we can lump them all together. They think all gay people can't get married.
Exactly.
They're not willing to make any separation.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that. I was going to say the basic tenets of your religion are against homosexuality, and really, well, I mean, so you're basically saying I'm Christian. I don't have anything to say about it, but I'm Christian, which basically says that gay people are not supposed to be equal, and I have an issue with that. I think it's not fair.
But
to the
you're
gay
also
people.
not supposed to judge others.
Right,
that's in
you're
the
not.
Bible, so that's where you should go with it if you are.
Why? Why do I have to go with the judgment
No, I'm
thing?
saying Christians. That's what they should go with, is not judging.
I thought it was like you're totally allowed to judge people as long as you're prepared for your own judgment, right? It says, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." Is that correct?
That's right.
God's the one who's supposed to judge. Yeah, so we don't want to judge
So people judge me all the time.
Well, people judge everybody all the time. We're always
let's
judging.
go judging.
Woo! No, but I talked to a gay guy today, and we talked about it, and he said the same thing. He said, "I'm a Christian."
Yeah, my friend.
And he says, so yeah, there's a weird sort of a separation.
My friend David's a Christian.
You're a gay friend. You have a new gay friend. So I know it's tiresome and it's ridiculous, but yeah, I mean, everybody was like, they think immediately that because you're not Christian that you're bashing Christianity, and it's like I'm not bashing you. I just don't agree with what you believe in. That's
the penis wants what the penis wants.
That's right. Damn it, you will drive. You will drive for that ass.
It doesn't matter. The guy's Christian, but the penis wants what the penis wants.
That's right.
You can't stop the penis.
You go where the ass is.
I think we need to all accept that we are Earthlings, and we don't need to live under the sway of some stupid space monster and his stupid son.
No,
Yeah.
I believe in God and Yeshua, his son.
Yeshua. Why didn't you just say Jesus? Why did you say Yeshua?
Jesus, his mom called him Yeshua. I don't
so
like
what?
Jesus.
Nobody calls him Yeshua.
Yeah.
Nobody says that.
All real.
Who?
A lot of religious people do. A lot of my friends that are pastors and things, they all call him Yeshua.
Are they pastors or are they pastors?
Name is. That's what his mom called him.
That's
that
ridiculous.
would be like if my name was
where
Joseph and then I went to like a different country and they're like, hey, Jose.
It's just because
and they just changed it. That's what it'd be like.
They're against Mexicans, and that's basically it's like, well, we can't have our savior having the same name as our gardener. I know they're pronounced differently, but I don't do Mexican pronunciation. So Yeshua. Let's call him Yeshua.
Yeah,
His Hebrew name is Yeshua.
Jesus is freaking me out. I can't say that, Jesus. All right, if you'd like to give us a call, 813-639-8255. Later on the program, we will have Brad McClain on, and we're going to play. We got another phone call from him, right? Another prank call that he did,
yes.
right? Which one are we playing tonight? What do we got going on?
Porno Mags.
He calls this guy. It's funny.
He calls somebody that's selling pornographic.
Mags, yeah.
Didn't even know those existed anymore.
I know.
That's
they
insane.
do in Australia.
What? He's got everything. And we're going to talk a little bit. I want to talk a little bit about his YouTube videos because I've been watching the YouTube videos and I realized.
I was in one.
He said your name and he said Crystal's name. So you weren't actually in it.
No,
Yeah.
he had my Batman video thing up, and then he did shrimp on the Barbie, and then he had a Barbie doll, and then he had Tiffany Barbee, and it was really funny.
Well, I wanted to. It was rather humorous, but I mean, I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm really jealous of Brad, and not because he's doing the videos, but because he can do whatever he wants in his house. I'm so jealous, dude. He can pull.
He's single.
I know he pulled a barbecue grill right into his house. I would love to do that. I can't do. I got a kid and a wife. They'll be complaining. I can't even smoke by the back door without them yelling at me. He's like cooking chickens and burning dolls and doing it, hanging upside down from the ceiling. I mean,
maybe if you
that's a life, man.
More of a like a real man.
I am a man.
No, like the head of the household.
Then your wife would trust you.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Like
the only time you're the head of the household is when you're single. That's when there's no head of the household. I've met plenty of couples.
Head of my household.
Well, we're talking about penises first of all.
What about like in the days of olden times when men were men?
Olden time, like when? What olden times?
The 1870s.
Or how do you know what men were back then? How do you know that they weren't sniveling little wimps?
I read books.
Yeah, what books?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. When
Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah,
Little House on the Prairie. Yes.
When men were men and on opiates.
Berenstain
Bears. Yes, he was truly the master of his household, Mr. Berenstain.
Oh my God. You're listening to Double Special right here on Comedy Slam Radio, and it is actually ibio.org. That is the website if you want to check it out.
That farmer from Peter Rabbit, he was a real man.
What?
He shot people.
Oh my God.
I think Little House on the Prairie would be the best example because Charles Ingalls, he was a man.
Okay.
His last name wasn't Wilder. Laura Ingalls Wilder, because she married a guy with the last name Wilder. But Charles Ingalls is Charles Ingalls.
Do you remember that episode where like the dad slapped the noisy, annoying neighbor girl up?
Was that
Nellie?
Nellie.
Yeah, Michael Landon just went down and just started slapping the hell out of her.
Sweet, I missed that.
And then threw her into a river. You don't remember that episode?
See if you can pull up a clip. Put it on.
That's not a true story. He's leprechauning.
He's not. It's not. He doesn't leprechauning. You don't.
Yeah, it's not a verb. You cannot verb that.
Oh. Okay, so we hit a nerve on that one. Okay. This weekend, if you live locally, the Double Special crew will be out and about. I think Jordan's going to make it out. I'm not sure. Hopefully, all of us will be out.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to finish if you let me finish. All right. This weekend, we'll be out and about. Weak Sauce, one of our favorite bands, is playing.
Is that this weekend?
It is. It's Saturday night.
I don't know about all that.
I'm going to talk about it right now, and then you can make a decision after I finish what I'm saying. Thank you.
When is it?
I thought it was the 14th.
Oh, my God, for Christ's sakes. Just shut the hell up. All right, please. This weekend, May the 4th, at the State Theater in downtown St. Pete, Weak Sauce Soul found the Gita. And can I finish the thing without you talking over me? The Gita Soul Found, Weak Sauce, and there's one other band's playing. Who is it?
Weak Sauce.
No, I already said that.
Double Sauce.
No, it's not Double Sauce. We'll be out. If you want to check out the show, it's $8 to see the show. It should be a great show. Weak Sauce will be there playing. Brad Gilmore was on the show a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he was
so if you want to come hang out with us and take pictures, whatever. Also, we finally got a shirt out to Brad McLean. Got a shirt out to him. Yeah, we sent him a Secret Time with Robot Dad shirt. That is on the way to Australia.
That's nice.
Yes.
Finally get to put something that my hands did on his nipples.
We need actually to get something out to Petrocelli because we only had 2 video submissions when we had the Taekwondo video contest.
I'm trying to draw.
I didn't do mine yet.
And he did really well. And it was a very funny video. That is up on Twitter if you want to check it out. So we need to get something out for Petrocelli. We'll think of something to send out for him. Get an address for him.
Get on it, Crystal.
Yeah, Crystal will do it. Where can they check us out on the web right now if they want to follow along online on the show?
doublespecialshow.com.
Yep. No, but I mean, Twitter, it's all up on there. All the links
Twitter,
are on there, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
At Double Special. Crystal's probably tweeting at Mystify Me Babe. Hopefully next week we'll have Wi-Fi here, and then I could tweet a little bit when you guys are doing boring things.
Oh, that's
like
nice.
Talking to Marty.
Boring thing. Oh, wow.
Oh, burn.
Well, we'll talk to Marty about that, and we'll talk to. There was something that was going on with Marty and somebody else. We were having a little tiff off. What was it? It was
Brad McLean, Petra.
Was it Petra with Marty?
Petra wrote that little bit. That was really funny.
That's right.
And then Marty got really, really upset.
Yeah, and he didn't even call in ever again. He quit calling in.
Who did? Petrocelli or Marty? Marty. No, he didn't quit.
He's training his kid now.
You know who did quit? You know who did quit is Andrew Hall. What the hell happened to Andrew Hall? Our little crippled comedy correspondent? Do we?
I don't know.
No, I think Nolan used to call him, but we have enough people.
No, I won't. But I'd like enough people for you. I'd like to talk to other people too.
Oh, I like talking to new people.
Well, what, you don't like talking to Andrew? Maybe that's why he doesn't call, because he doesn't feel any love from you.
Yeah. Why do you hate Andrew so much?
Yeah, what did he ever do?
Andrew.
Like the guy hasn't enough in his life.
I don't hate him.
Does he remind you of a certain lady?
No, I don't get it.
Your lesbian thing that you got going on.
Oh, no, I was talking about Kim.
We've got 2 contestants lined up for the dating game. We are going to do the dating game, whether it be in this studio or the new studio that we move into. We're moving in a couple weeks to do that.
Somewhere.
I have 2 people locked in already for the dating game. Looking for one other person.
You have 2? Who are they?
I can't tell you.
Is it Seth?
No,
is it Sean?
No, it's not.
And
Is it
contestant 3.
That's right. Contestant 1. We're picking the middle contestant now.
Is it Sean?
I won't tell you. Even when they're here, I won't tell you.
Sean?
So we'll set up a divider, and we'll have her, and we'll do the thing, okay? So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. That'll be probably in like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. We'll set that up and do it. Tiffany, you usually do your rant. I think it's a good time right now to do the Tiffany's rant for the evening. We're at the 8:30 point, so why don't you go ahead and tell us. We were supposed to get to this rant last week, and we did not.
Okay.
We did not do it.
So I'm going to rant about children's birthday parties.
Can we sing a song for her rant?
I don't know. Make one up.
Tiffany rant. She likes to rant. She's a Tiffany rant.
That was really cute.
Yeah, we'll have to do something actually produced. It would be much better than that. It was awful.
Okay.
Right, yes.
I don't like it when my friends invite me to their kids' birthday parties because I don't have a kid, so why would I want to go to the party? I'm not friends with your kid. I'm friends with you. It's not my fault that you had a kid, you know? Like, I have some friends who, like, just got banged, and then, like, they grew a baby, and then it came out, and then all of a sudden I had to go to the kids' parties? That's terrible. It's true. And then, okay, so here's the party. Like, I went to my one friend's kid's birthday party. It was at 10 o'clock in the morning. Who has a party at 10 o'clock in the morning? That is ridiculous. Okay? What can you do at 10 o'clock in the morning? Then they have parties outside at a park when it's hot. That's during the summertime, and I have to stand out there and watch them, like, pin tails on donkeys and a bunch of boring stuff. And then
oh my God,
they expect you to bring a gift. I went to my one friend's kid's party without a gift. Oh, my gosh. I don't even bring parties to my adult friend. Like, if I go to...
You don't bring rolls to Thanksgiving.
I know. If it's an adult friend's party, I don't really bring them gifts. So for like a kid that I'm not even friends with to expect me, I brought the kid to a dollar store that was next door, and I let the kid buy whatever they wanted out of it.
Oh, yeah.
But
thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
I would have gotten a present if someone had told me that you're supposed to bring a present.
Why would you not know that?
Yeah, they said, why wouldn't you know that you're supposed to bring I'm like, I'm not friends with your child. I'm not good enough friends that I'm going to bring your child a gift. So now I had to get my friends a gift when it's their party. I had to get their kid a gift. So now I'm giving 2 presents to that family, and I only get like 1. That's annoying.
You get annoyed, but you are annoyed by the most ridiculous things. Why? How would you not know that if you get invited to a birthday party that at some point you're going to have to produce a gift?
And the food's terrible at kids'
Well, yeah, of
parties.
course.
It's like hot dogs and birthday
It's for
cake.
kids.
Well, why am I invited?
Because you're supposed to support the children.
Yeah.
Why? I don't have a kid. Don't invite me.
Oh my God!
They're trying to include
And then they want you to wrap their gift.
Yeah,
It has to be a gift. They don't take gift cards.
Maybe they feel sad because you're always alone and watching The Big Bang Theory with a cutout of Sheldon in your house. It's creepy.
Waving your wand at him and hoping he'll come to life.
You're so negative. You know what? I feel bad for the kids that have been at the party that you're at because I know you're in the corner just fuming and like steaming. Like this sucks. I hate this.
Oh.
Get away from me, kid. Don't even look at me. Take your hot dog the hell out of here.
I went to this one party at Chuck E. Cheese, okay?
Oh,
and you go to the kid's birthday, and all the kids at the party, guess what? They get tokens and stuff like that. I didn't get any tokens. I didn't think that was fair. I think I should have gotten some tokens. They said, well, you're not a kid. I'm like, but I don't have a kid. Can I still have some tokens for my family?
Oh, my God. You don't have a family.
But
you
everyone
never
got
have
tokens except for me because I didn't have a kid. All my friends had kids. They got tokens. I didn't get any tokens.
You know what I call that? Karma. That is karma for all the crappy negative
I should have
energy.
gotten tokens.
You put out negative energy. Even the clown at the party knows that you don't like him. You know, it's like, oh, she's so pissed at me right now, annoyed with me. That's what you get.
No,
That's what you get.
I act nice there, but I wasn't happy.
It's not real, though.
I don't want to go to kids' birthday parties, and that's the point. I mean, 10 o'clock in the morning is
Well, then why do you accept the invitation? Why don't you make up an excuse?
Jeez, it's so easy.
My closer friends.
Watch this. Jordan, listen, Jacob's having a birthday party on Saturday. I was wondering if you'd come out and hang out. It's going to be fun. We're going to do probably water slide and stuff.
I got to work, man. They called me in because too many people we're calling in sick and have that day off. So they like changed my schedule, man. I wish.
So there's no way you can get out? You can't get somebody to come in for you?
No, I already told them I was going to be in there like last week. And
well,
I
told Jake you were going to come. He was pretty excited about it.
I wish I could, man. I'll get him a gift, man. Maybe once I get off work. I mean, what time is it at?
It starts at 10 in the morning.
I'll stop by after, see what you guys are up to. I'm sure it'll be over, but we'll hang out. It'll be fun.
All right. Okay. See how easy that was? Here's the thing. He would never show up after. That's the thing he would do.
No, I'd be too tired from the work that I didn't actually have. In the end, it would be me drinking beer in my underwear and playing video games all day.
Going, I hope his sap is on that stupid water slide in his backyard. It's not that hard. You can't lie? Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, I can't lie. I'm terrible. If I don't have
You've
a reason,
never lied.
Then I can't. A lot of times I'll be like,
what
that's
do you mean
too
if you don't
early.
have a reason?
I have to really have a reason.
But you do have a reason.
I do. I try and I say, I don't have a kid. And they're
but
you're coming to hang out with me.
That's not a lie, though. You don't have a kid is not a lie because you don't have a child.
Well, exactly. That's why I can't lie. I try to tell truths, and when the excuses don't work, I have to end up going.
Let's help Tiffany out. Let's have her practice lines.
Okay.
All right.
I don't like lying.
Tiffany, tomorrow night, me and Crystal probably are going to be hanging out. Chris won't be there, but you should come over and hang out.
Why am I not going to be there?
Yeah, why isn't he going to be there?
You said you're going to Naples.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Crystal's not going with
You're
me?
right. No, I'm going to Naples tomorrow.
God, why did you have to ruin that?
I'm sorry because I felt excluded immediately. I'm like, why can't I hang out? I want to hang out.
But Tiffany, are you going to come?
Probably not. Oh, I actually have a reason. I'm supposed to go to like this fight thing in Tampa.
Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
No, actually, that's true. But I had to think of an
thing?
excuse to get out of that, to be honest.
What?
Because they were asking me last night to go, and I was like,
I guarantee she's going to use what your invitation as an excuse for
oh,
that one.
I could do that because that won't really be lying. So I'll be like, I'm supposed to go to that, and then I'll tell you guys I'm supposed to go to that, but I won't go to both. I've done that several times actually.
And then
you've lied several. So you've lied several times.
No, I haven't lied. I said that I'm supposed to do something, and then the people just assume from that I'm doing that.
Okay. So you've managed to like back out of both things. You've told us you're doing one thing. You told them you're doing the other thing. What are you actually going to do?
Stay at home.
And?
I don't know. Just like hang out, have a little bit of fun with myself.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
That means like I'll have like I might watch some TV with popcorn, like a movie. I might go to the Red Box and get a movie. I don't know. There's so many activities I could do all by myself. I could play the guitar.
I feel like it's going to be arts and crafts. You're
I
could
play the piano, guitar.
Paper mache
There's so
thing.
many things I could do. Oh, I can read.
God. What?
I don't know.
What are you going to read?
A book.
What book?
It's a dinosaur book.
Are you studying up on your tooth? Is that what you're doing? You're taking a...
No, I was already reading that book.
This mic sucks.
Before I
hate
bought
this
my
mic.
fossil.
Hey, is Richard out there? Richard, can you? How does this mic sound? It sounds awful to me.
It sounds fine. Calm down.
No, because when you coming through loud and clear. What's that?
Chris is complaining
this
about
mic. It just seems weird to me. It seems like it's all rattly when if I get too close. But if I breathe, it sounds really loud. But I'm not.
I want to be in charge of the microphone.
Oh, no. I just want it to sound good.
Your headset.
Maybe it's the headset. Yeah, it's probably the headset.
I don't remember you being this annoying when I was the producer.
All right, that's cool. All right, Richard. Listen, if I can't check and make sure it sounds good, then whatever.
Did you ever complain when I produced it? I don't remember.
Yes.
No,
I wasn't listening.
Listen, when you produced it, we had a microphone hooked up to a phone, an office phone. It was taped to the damn thing. Yeah, how can you complain at that point? You're like, this is what we got. I mean, now we got a little bit more, and I'd like it to sound good. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
the phone number. Language. I don't have to because I don't believe any of that stuff.
On Out by Nolan is here now.
Right on. All right, Rich is out. Nolan is here. The number is 813-639-8255.
So I want to go back to Tiffany, actually.
What?
Yes.
I just realized
what
Tiffany's
do
like the
home?
dream girl for 12-year-old boys.
Movies.
Yeah, she
popcorn.
She does karate and she reads about dinosaurs. Like what is
I know, they're like, yay. All you need is like a T-ball set and you're good to go.
She collects Harry Potter. And she's into dinosaurs and she does karate, man. It's like
well, as we found out last week, it's either good for little boys or lesbian girls in the Midwest.
Sure, yep.
What do you think of that whole thing? Because you were tripped. Well, let's talk about that. Last week we had a girl calling from Oklahoma. She's listening to the show. She saw your YouTube video, and you talked about it for a good couple hours after the show. You were a little taken aback by that whole thing.
It's funny because we tweeted about it, and then like a couple lesbians came out on Twitter and said, "I would totally hit on you too."
See?
And I was like,
see? Don't you feel like though that your options have opened up into a whole new wing of life?
No, but I mean the people were very nice, and girls are very like
hot?
No, they're
just hot, aren't they?
No, they just act different. Like they go about approaching people a little bit differently, and it was just interesting to see that difference. I've never been hit on by like a lesbian really, besides a girl at the thing. I don't know. I ignore it. I didn't realize that people were lesbians for the longest time, so I didn't know people were hitting on me.
Well, do you know now? I mean, the girl at the club that hit on you was a lot more subtle. It was kind of iffy. I think she was, but it was hard to. When she offered to go get her coat in the car, that was kind of a flirty thing to do.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I don't know.
You don't think you were there, dude?
Maybe she's just a caring person, a person who cares about.
Who happens to have a coat in the car for all people that need coats?
Yes.
Who does that?
And then she was like touching my arm and stuff.
See?
I don't know, but I know. I mean, Heather was very nice. If I were a lesbian, I would have been all over that.
You don't even know what she'd look like. Oh, the other chick.
The Heather girl, yeah.
Oh, the Heather girl.
No, definitely not the other chick.
Ooh, wow. So, see?
What would Heather have to look like for you to like be into her?
Yeah, what do you think from her voice and what she described? Yeah, but from her voice and what she described.
Just like the conventional good-looking person.
Conventional good-looking person.
What society accepts as good-looking.
Would it be like good-looking cured by minocycline or like better than that?
What?
Oh, the story he read it.
Oh, that thing I remember. Minocycling.
Oh, my God.
Because it sounded like men cycling.
All right. I'm not even going to touch that at all. I have no idea. Oh, the screen's out. What else we got lined up coming up? Actually, I got some stand-up coming up this month. If you want to check me out, I'll be working with Sean Purvis. We talked about him a couple weeks ago. I'll be doing a burlesque show with him. I'm not in the burlesque show, but I'll have a burlesque show opening for me.
Like what they did at Snappers?
I don't know. I think it was at Coconuts we were at.
And Coconuts did it too, but Snappers did it too.
I wasn't at that one. I have no idea. So burlesque show, and I'll be doing stand-up, which actually is kind of cool because it's kind of how the old stand-up was, remember? It was in front of a burlesque show or after. Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of a neat thing.
Do like 3 jokes.
Where's it
and
at?
Naked ladies.
That's right.
Better.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It'll be at Jack's joint in Clearwater. It's the Coconuts in
thing?
Clearwater. That thing, that place down there. And then we'll do the show a week later at Finley's, and that is in Clearwater. I'll put it up on my Facebook page. You can check it out. This past weekend, we worked with Jimmy Graham at Snappers, and turned out he was on the show last week, and very funny dude. Had a great show.
Yeah, he was really nice.
Even Jordan was laughing, which surprised me.
Yeah,
He actually had you laughing.
Yeah, he was good.
He was very funny. I love the pancake joke about the kids. That was very funny.
Yes.
And Tiffany was there, and
Nicole.
we had a couple drinks. Yeah, Nicole Lauren came out, and we had a drink on Friday night before Tiffany was after Tiffany left. and Jordan just basically came out and asked this girl that Tiffany has had sort of a feud going on with what the deal was. It was pretty funny, actually.
I don't have a feud with her. Just several comedians have told me that she doesn't like me. That's all.
But you talked about it to us. I didn't know it was. I thought this was kind of self-perpetuated. What's that? Go ahead.
Find out where Nolan is because he has to answer the phone. How are we supposed to answer the phone like that?
He said the screen's going to go on. It'll be good. We're good.
Yeah, I know, but people call.
He's right there. It's all good. Relax. You feel scared without a net?
I don't.
I would like to have Kim on the show and talk to you about why.
Here's the thing.
Why not?
I sent her a message on Facebook after several comedians told me that she said verbally to them that she doesn't like me, and I've never had more than 2 sentences of talking to her ever. And so I just sent her a message on Facebook saying look, I heard people say that you don't like me, and I just kind of want to clear it up. I don't know why. And then she wouldn't accept it. She was just like, oh well, and she would not take it to be like, oh. Because most people would be like, oh, there must be a misunderstanding. Let's be friends, or let's just whatever. But she wouldn't do it, so that's just kind of how it ended. So I just she makes me feel very uncomfortable. That's the only thing.
Well,
I don't dislike her.
I think because she's a big. I found out this weekend and talking to her that she's into roller skating, and you are as well. So you have that in common.
I'm not in it,
but you like it. You enjoy it so much so that you're gonna have a birthday party. It's gonna be roller skating.
Well, yeah, because I used to do that when I was little.
Okay. Well, yeah, but all of us did. But
yeah, that's why I'm doing.
Most of us don't do it again when we're adults. That's my point. So you like it more than say I do.
I was just thinking of something like a retro.
Don't try to nullify what I'm saying. You know what? It's a truth.
I think it'll be fun.
No, it's just.
I was considering Chuck E. Cheese, but I thought there'd be too many kids there.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea for you, since you love children so much.
No, I do like kids.
Whatever. You glare at my son. You look at him like, get away from me.
Yeah.
You've got sticky foodstuffs on your hand.
I like your son. I mean,
you don't even know my son.
No, I don't.
Okay,
So
you
I
have
can't
no
really
idea
like him. I'm indifferent.
He likes to fart, and he is a all boy. You like to fart?
No.
You ever fart out? You don't think farting is funny?
Who would like it?
When
I was little, I remember my mom used. Oh, she'll get mad, but she used to do that, and we used to think it was funny. We had that kind of humor.
The hell! I walked out for 2 minutes, and we went from Kim to
oh my
farting.
gosh! There's Diet Dr. Pepper in that machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's exciting. It tastes like regular Dr. Pepper.
The phone number is 813-639-8255. You're listening to Double Special right here on IBO.org, doublespecialshow.com. Yeah, I can see the screen. I can see that it's blank. Well, I don't know what to tell you. What do you want me to do? I don't have a Harry Potter wand. There's nothing I can do right now. I have no power over the screen.
You could stab it with the dinosaur tooth.
I could do that.
Was Nolan out there? Is he even paying attention?
Yes, I'm sure he's there.
He's having a meeting.
It's fine. When people call,
is he going to answer the phone?
I'm sure he will.
Okay.
Oh my God, dude. All right, where are we at? See, this is why when I was on the JT show that I needed you guys to write stuff down so that we'd have a nice flow, but you didn't. You called up, you harassed JT, you tried to get me into a fight and get me into a fight with him.
Go to last week's show and see what we missed.
We didn't miss anything on last week's show.
We didn't do anything.
What did we do? We did. Here's what we did. I have penis on man's something. I don't even know what the hell that was.
Penis on man.
Oh no, on Mars or something.
Penis on Mars.
Remember,
right.
You guys were talking about how there was
That's right, penis
not
on Mars.
Not a real penis, not like Bobbitt's penis.
No, I know what it was.
She couldn't throw that far, but
okay.
it was drawn by a Mars rover.
Right.
Yes.
What was that, Jordan? You pulled that story up, and it was basically the Mars rover
drew a penis.
But was it intentionally? Because I immediately said, was it anonymous? Did they hack the rover and draw a big penis on them?
It was really well done.
Is it like
what's it with veins and everything?
No, but you can see the head. And
what?
The glands.
Is it like how some people see Jesus or Mary on everything?
Yeah.
So now society's gotten to the point where they don't see religious things anymore. They see penises and
what a wonderful world we live in today.
Oh my God. Yeah, whatever.
Okay,
I
like penis on man's better. That would be an interesting thing. What were we talking about
I
there?
know my cursive R looks like an N. Yeah, and I looked at it, I was like, I don't want to talk about that.
Let's go back to earlier shows and see stuff what we talked about.
All right, let's go back
for fun.
Let me put on my glasses here, and I wanted to keep talking
gentlemen,
because I wanted to see if I could.
It's time for a trip to the past with the Double Special Notebook.
All right, so we got penis on man. I did that one. All right, let's go back here.
Glasses don't work well enough for this to happen.
Relax. What do you mean they don't work well enough? How the hell would you know if they work well enough? I put. Oh, that's right. There was a story about they were having auditions for a reality series that was going to take place on Mars. It was going to be about colonizing Mars.
But they can't go now. It's all covered in penises. Terrible. It's like, I'm not going there. It's graffiti, man.
It's all sexual and stuff. No,
neighborhood.
no Christians will be on the show. What else do we have here? Let's see. Go back now 2 weeks. Did that one. Dancing with the Stars. Are you a carpenter? Oh, that was your little line there from the thing.
Oh, yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I was like, are you a carpenter?
It was-
Because you just nailed it.
Yeah, it was funnier then than it is actually
that
now.
really wasn't funny at all.
Yeah.
It was really
mildly
cheesy,
fun.
but that's what Bruno would do.
I have here, my wife is a guy chick.
What?
I think we talked about this during the meeting.
Yeah.
My wife is a guy chick.
Something about she likes girls that are like guys. She likes chicks that act like guys. Like that like to play sports and stuff.
They like to play sports and stuff?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't really remember, but that's basically what it was. So she likes tomboys.
So she likes like a very specific mix of femininity and masculinity.
Yes.
And like Chris kind of gets that ratio from the other side.
She likes butch lesbians. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, you're the lesbian magnet.
I don't know. Just lately, for some reason, maybe I need to get a haircut.
Nah, you're in a cycle. All right, so my wife's is a guy chick. What else we got? Going back even for. Let's go back to like because I got all these
like
dated.
all the way back to the end.
All right, I'll go all the way
before
back.
I was here. Do you know I've almost been here a year now?
Has it been that long?
I don't know.
All right, so we got our show on the 25th. I didn't actually put the date on February 1st. That was when we were going to do the world record attempt. What the hell happened with that?
Oh, that was dumb anyway.
There we go. February 8th, 2012. Holy crap, man.
All right, well, read something.
I think I got it was a bunch of stuff for shows.
God, he's so boring.
Yeah, this is really boring.
If you have an interesting life or an interesting gift, then we would like to speak to you live on the internet. So that was the ad that we were supposed to put on Craigslist for interesting guests to call in.
Yeah, that never went up.
It never went over.
No,
it
went up, but it never went over.
No, we actually 3D. We have 3D fax a jaw on the first show. We were going to talk about faxing a jaw in 3D.
I don't like 3D.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It was a 3D printing machine. Either you were faxing an image of a jaw and it would print it out.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You're the one that came up with the story. You don't remember it?
No, that was like over a year ago. Many bowls.
All right.
I wish I had my tablet to play with.
Oh, you listen. This was your.
Play with my feet,
you were all
Kitty May.
excited.
Kitty May.
I actually have the set list from the reunion show
boobs,
here.
That's what gets the viewers on the YouTubes.
I know my boobs are popping out of this shirt. If I'm adjusting my bra, that's why it's happening.
We can't even tell if she's doing it on camera right now.
No.
Ugh. They're out of control.
You've been touching your breast all night long.
I know,
It's really
because
annoying
there's
me.
something like.
We could really just let her do that for the rest of the show. We'd probably get like the most viewers ever.
No, stop.
Yeah, a lot of we were talking about the Avengers movies, which you never taled about. Yeah, I'm still looking.
I thought this was gonna be a good bit.
Yeah,
well,
it
what do you want me to do?
It went really
You told me to
wrong.
look in the thing. I'm looking.
I
at
know,
the thing. What the
but
hell you
now-
want me to
Bad
do?
idea, Jordan.
I'm sorry, everybody.
This is why neither of you have more
Abort.
than 3 friends right here.
I have lots of friends.
No, because you guys both have the attention the time frame of like a gnat. You can't stay focused on anything for any length of time.
I know
unless you're completely consumed and it only means anything about you. Like video games where it's great for you, Jordan, because you're focused on that. But if anything else comes in and you get bored with it, it's like, I'm stepping off. You're like a drunk guy on a
What's wrong with
bicycle.
that?
It's awful. It's awful to have to be around you.
Why would we waste time talking about something we find boring? We
No.
want to talk about stuff we like.
Well, how about for the challenge of talking about something that you're not really that interested in, just so you can actually see if you can formulate an opinion about it?
No, that's a very Chris Gorges way of life.
Expand your intellect.
Why do you conflate challenges with punishment?
Oh my God!
I mean, I'm old enough that I've
it
already
sounds
tried
stupid
out
already.
everything, and I know what I don't like and what I do like, and I
You
don't
are
want to
not-
talk about
all
what
right,
I don't
you know what?
like.
You are not old enough to make that statement. You are. What are you? 27, 28?
I'm 29.
You are not.
I'll be
old.
30 in like a month.
You've barely got any time on the planet. The first 10 years don't
yeah,
even
but
count.
I was a very smart kid. I already checked everything out.
No, I'm not buying that for a second. That you
I
were
was
a smart
gifted.
kid.
I was
You
in the
were
gifted program.
you're-
I was in a magnet program. All my schooling.
You were in the gifted program in Florida public schools. All right.
No, but they test you. Mensa comes in and tests you. And
Okay. First of all,
Mensa comes in and
tests you. Yeah, tests you.
How did they test you?
Shut up.
I think you got it confused. I don't think that was a test. I think you got molested.
Mm-hmm.
No, we had to do puzzles and a bunch of
Well, I
different
bet you
stuff.
had to
and
do a
the guy,
puzzle.
How many balls can you fit in your mouth?
I was sick.
They're playing Twister. This is it's a special Mensa test. That's what it is. Twister. You were the most naive person I've ever met. I I've met a few naive people, but there are things that you're like, what? And it's just like, really, you didn't know that? Like really common knowledge sort of thing. So I don't know about the mental thing.
General knowledge kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
I don't watch reality shows and news.
No, I'm not
and stuff
talking
like
about
that.
Okay, but news has to do with like real life.
Yeah, I don't like
No, we're talking like social interactions with other people, like bringing a present to a kid's birthday party.
Yeah, or rolls to your family's Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, but gifted people don't like that necessarily.
Oh, bullshit. That's ridiculous.
Hey, watch the language.
I don't care anymore. I'm not buying that. You are just, I think, a little bit selfish, Tiffany. I like you and I love you, but I think you're a little.
Nothing to do with not being gifted.
I think you're incorrect, Chris. She's a lot selfish.
Yeah, totally.
Nice. No, but
I'm a family of one.
But when you say that but when you're selfish, of course you're going to put yourself into a gifted range. Maybe you're being a little too generous.
People tested me. I wasn't gifted.
What does that mean, though? Gifted?
They come in and they test you. They don't let other
What have
kids
you done
in.
with the gifted thing? What have you done with it?
I'm a martial arts instructor. No,
right.
When I was in high school, I went to magnet program, the most prestigious one.
Okay.
And I just did not follow through with schoolwork because I don't care about it.
Right. So it leads me back to the beginning. Attention span of a gnat. You have no focus.
She thought she was in a magnet program, but kids were just throwing horseshoe magnets at the skull, at the steel plate in her skull. Ka-chunk, magnet program.
Oh my God. No, and listen, that is the curse of most people that are, artistically inclined. That we have a little problem focusing on things and sticking to one thing. But at the same thing,
I've been doing martial arts since 1989.
It's the one thing.
So?
One thing.
I have a specialty.
You're in and out of stuff so quick. That's why I wonder if you're going to be.
Guitar.
I wonder if you're even going to stay in this show for another 6 months. I don't know what you're going to do.
Who knows with me?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I've been playing the guitar for a very long time since I was 15.
You told us you're going to take piano lessons tonight.
I know. I'm going to take piano lessons tomorrow.
And then you
really excited.
and then you started to get annoyed about the lessons before you've even taken one.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to still play the piano whether or not I like the person that's teaching me.
Not very well if you don't have an instructor.
No, I'm very good at learning myself.
Yeah, you're gifted. Yeah, why wouldn't you be good? The rest of us are dolts. I wouldn't know. What you push on the white things, right, on the thing, and then you put the power button on?
And the black parts, too.
I stopped listening.
The phone number is 813-839-8255. Do we have phones? That thing's back up, so I guess somebody will call in eventually. This is ring, ring. Oh, that's funny. He typed in ring, ring, ring. Again, I will be at with Sean Purvis. It'll be up on Facebook, but I will also be at Coconuts Comedy Club end of July, and I'll be at the St. Pete Comedy Club, Coconuts Comedy Club on July 4th weekend. You can come out and see some live stand-up. What else we got going on tonight? What are we going to talk about?
Which of those shows are going to be funny? Because it's usually just 1 out of 3.
No, they're all funny. That's right. We also got the expo on June 8th. If you want to check that out, what was the website? More info on. Hold on, at Jordan.
PWIB Expo.
June 8th's my 30th birthday.
Are you going to be 30?
I'm going to be 30. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait.
You're so old now.
New breast for your.
Do you know that the second you turn 30, you get bags under your eyes?
I think I already have some.
Your boobs drop 2 feet towards your knees.
As soon as somebody sings the birthday song, both your eyes pop out. Mm-hmm. Is there a caller on the line? I think there is. All right, there you go. Caller, welcome to Double Special. Who are we talking with?
Travis.
Hey, what's up, Travis? How you doing, brother?
Travis.
I'm doing fine. How's everything going?
I don't know. A little sticky tonight. I took the night off from the meeting last night, so we don't really have anything laid out
and then
on the paper.
JT Burns called in and just ruined everything.
No, JT. I thought the JT thing was fun.
And his mom called.
Yeah, his mom who thinks he's sexy.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes the best shows come from nothing.
Well, I don't know about all that, but not bad. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Just hanging out, listening to the show or trying to listen to the show.
Now you're at the you're at the McDonald's, right?
I was, but the stream kept cutting out, so I'll just catch it later. But I told Crystal that the only way I could hear the show is by calling in. It seems.
Smart.
So Travis
is gifted.
Yeah, Travis is gonna just stay on hold for another hour. Travis, we were curious. Yeah. Do you live in such a rural area that you do not have the internet at your house, or you just don't have the money for the feed, or what is it where you're at? Is it very rural?
Yes, very remote, and I have to come into town because of that. But I have Straight Talk, the phone service, and they cut my internet off for excessive use. So that's why I don't you have to come to town and do it. So it's kind of crazy.
What's excessive use? Because that terrifies me.
The what?
What is excessive use? Because I use the internet all day. I mean, what would they do?
I called them and they said that not logging out of Facebook and Twitter and that qualifies as excessive use.
What?
So let me get this. Let me get this straight, Travis. You had an internet provider through your phone. Is that right?
Yeah, Straight Talk does that.
Straight Talk.
Unlimited service.
So you pay for time like in blocks? Is that how that works?
I guess that's how it works. That's what they told me, that not logging out of all the social media and everything, downloading YouTube videos and listening to the shows and stuff. That qualifies as excessive.
Oh my god,
so,
dude! I would
BS. Yeah.
I would shrivel up and die in your town. How long have you been there?
Too long.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Are you married there where you're at?
No.
Well,
that terrified him.
No kidding. Damn, dude.
Sounds like me when marriage comes up.
What, do you own property or something? You just can't get away?
No, I was owned property for 4 years. It seemed like a lifetime, but I got out of that.
Are you just scared of the big city?
I locked my shackles and got the hell away.
So yeah, that's why he's been in there. He doesn't want to go back. Yeah, are you you just not a city guy? You prefer to be out in the country?
I prefer, if I had my choice, to be in the city, because I'm more of an urban type person. That's why I don't really like it in the.
Jesus, Jordan, we got to send somebody out to save Travis before he goes under, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have airboats and 4-wheel drive vehicles, send them now. We must rescue Travis from this.
Anything, get me out of this town.
Get him a tablet, for Christ's sake, so he doesn't have to listen to the thing on his phone.
And then we send him to Detroit.
All right, Travis. Well, listen, I hope things are okay over there, and again, we appreciate you listening to the show.
Fine.
What, you got to find a better signal. Somehow, I don't know. Can you nestle up to somebody's house?
We can just let him listen in the background if he wants.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just hang out in the background and not say anything, just listen and
all right,
and
it's a little.
Sorry, guys.
No, Travis is VIP.
I'm a true fan.
All right, no.
Yeah, he's VIP. He can sit in the background and listen. I know Brad keeps trying to call in, but I think Nolan's
we'll get Brad on. That's fine. Relax. But all right, so well, you can hang out in the background there and if you want, start a fight. Let's hear that. That'll be fun to hear.
Just don't forget. I mean, if y'all want me to chime in, just ask me anything, and I'll still be here.
Oh, for God's sake! You know how freaked out Marty is right now.
This is gonna be so funny.
Marty is so freaked out right now. If he's listening to it, he's like, "Holy crap! Now they got a hold guy." Oh my God!
Marty's like, "That's my bit. Why do people keep stealing my bit?" Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get Brad on the line. Can I answer this?
Plus.
There. All right. I missed it. There we go. Is he on? No, it's still Travis. All right, he'll try back. Or almost. Do I have to do it, or are you doing it, Nolan? I have no idea.
What are you doing with your hands?
I can do it. Yeah, what are you doing with your hands over there?
Gross.
I don't like the fact that I can't see the actual engineer of the show through the window. I don't like it's kind of around the corner. I never know if he's there. I never know if he's clothed. It's freaking me out. All right. Hopefully Brad will call. Oh, there he is. Oh, see, now I can see his.
Oh, that's gonna distract me.
She's so freaking whacked.
Is it, ladies?
That's Nolan Ray, the producer, with a short haircut. All right. Well, no. Hopefully, Travis, things work out for you. I know you're still on hold. Listen to the show, and
you remember.
We gotta send him some sort of a device that only gets the double special show, like a pager that only gets the double special. Only feed is the double special show.
That would be worse.
Or we should get Travis some shirts of some sayings that he can wear out in these rural areas that might get people a little interested in what the hell he's doing at McDonald's.
What if we just get him a bunch of those greeting cards that you can record in, and like 100 of them, and just record the show on them?
That's great. What do you think of that, Travis? We'll send you pre-recorded 4-minute bits in each card.
Yeah, that sounds good. I've got some people that need to listen to this show, actually.
Yeah, you just but you can give them the cards out of order, so they only get some disconjointed, bit that they have no idea. It's out of context. They have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
He said,
would
you electrocute yourself for us? That's the question.
Don't do it. Run.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
supposed to have $1 billion dollars.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me
yeah,
that.
I would.
I tried to get JT to electric himself. He came up with the adrenal gland excuse, which I still don't believe. But
That's a good
Hit
reason.
plus.
yeah, all right.
Hit plus.
Relax, guys. I know
Always
what
that card, huh? Always
Yeah.
that card.
All right, we got another caller. Brad McLean is online. Do you have his intro pulled up? You probably do not, do you?
No.
You guys are all so freaked out about the phone call. You're not even ready for him, are you?
I'm in charge of freaking out,
No,
Jordan.
you're not. You're not in charge of freaking out.
making things happen.
You need to stop freaking out and pay attention to what the hell's going on. That's what I'm
The
saying.
computer's so distracting.
Well, don't look
It's
at
like
it.
an ADD
Stare at the
nightmare.
fan. Stare at that fan over there if you need to look at something. I got it. I know. I can see when it comes up.
Yeah, he's too long-winded. The guy from Australia? Yeah, he's too long-winded. What are Australians doing? Is he a comedian?
He's a famous Australian hero.
Yeah, he's too long-winded. Well, that's what happens when you come from a penal colony.
Penal.
Welcome to the program, Mr. McLean. How are you, sir?
Good evening, guys. How you going? I'm going well.
Good, good.
Excellent.
How is your son doing after his mishap and subsequent ER visit?
Oh, excellent. Yeah, he's hopping around. No dramas at all. He hasn't complained once. He's a good lad.
Right.
He
right.
has really good kids. If his kids had a birthday party, I would go. Those
Oh.
kids are great.
You're only saying that because Brad is attractive. If Brad was not
No.
attractive, you would not go.
No, his kids are really good. Like, they're, like, good. They're not, like, American annoying kids.
No, I bet you $10. Listen, Crystal looked at Brad's son, picture of your son, Brad. She says, "Oh, he's a good-looking kid." Again, if the kids were ugly, you would not go to Brad's son's birthday. You'd be like, "I'm not going to that
His
ugly
kids
kid's
are very
party."
well behaved. They're cool. They do cool activities. He's got
Yeah,
cool kids.
because they're good-looking. If they were behaved and they were
No,
ugly, you
you're
wouldn't
so
go.
superficial.
No,
Chris.
you are. You are.
How? When?
You are. All right.
How?
Whatever.
Oh, okay, we need to get some of this minocycline now.
Brad, I was talking about. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you want to be careful telling Tiffany to stare at the mirror, stare at the fan. I done that once for about half an hour and got a really sore neck for 2 days.
She doesn't listen to me anyway, Brad. It's no good.
Yeah, I looked at it for 1 second and then forgot.
I could tell her to go over and pick up the $100 that's for her, and she still wouldn't do it. She would not listen to me.
Sure.
I've been watching your videos. I watched the one where you hung upside down. I watched the one where the Tiffany Barbee was so excited that you mentioned her name.
It was so funny because there was 3 types of Barbies,
Yes.
and he incorporated them all. It was very clever.
Yes, it was very clever. But for me, I started to get a little sad because I got a little jealous of you, Brad. And not because of your, not because of your beautiful exotic accent, not because you're a chiseled single father, who's like this cool dude you want to hang out with. It's because you can do whatever the hell you want in your house, dude. I am so envious of you.
Yeah, well, you should see what goes on in the main area of the house. It's terrible.
Well, I mean, but I can't, like I said earlier, I can't smoke outside with the door cracked open because my wife is like, "What is that smoke?" I mean, I can't watch what I want on the television. There's no way in hell I could bring a grill into any part of the house.
What about a boat flare? Could you let a boat flare off?
A what? No way. A flare? What, are you kidding me? Holy Christ. I'd have to go stay in a hotel.
I was talking. My brother rang up, and my brother thinks he's the New Age Jesus. Not because he's religious or anything like that. He just shot himself in the hand with a nail gun doing carpentry and he's the time there. But he rang up and he's going on about the flare in the back room, and he says to me, "Why don't you act your age like this?" And it's one of those things I can't stand it when people ask me or tell me to act my age. If you had said, "Why don't you perform your age?" and then just added the words in a musical after it, then I may consider, but I'm not going to ask my age. That's for sure.
No, you're definitely not. That much is true. You are not going to act your age. But again, you have certain liberties being a single father. You got your own place, obviously, and you do whatever the hell you want. I mean, listen. If my wife came home and I was hanging upside down from any part of that, I could be in the garage where nobody cares, and she'd still be pissed at me. There's no way I'd get away with that.
Crystal's in charge, though. She's in charge of that house. You're not.
No, it's just a family thing. You don't have a family in your house, and your space does not. It's gone. You don't have your own space. It becomes our space.
Now,
There's no.
Why do you think Crystal would be mad at you for hanging upside down? Like, what would she specifically be mad about?
I don't even know.
How would that conversation go?
Oh, I would be hanging there, right?
Yeah.
And she would come and first of all, she'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Okay.
But I'm hanging upside down. Why? Why would you do that? See, and right away, I'm being questioned for doing what I want to do.
Well, why were you doing
cares?
it?
Who cares why I'm doing it?
Well,
Because I wanted to. Is that not good enough? Brad, when you hang upside down, do you have to explain yourself to anybody?
Nobody at all.
Right.
No, I do sit there and run it through my own head though. I question myself sometimes. That's it though.
Oh, but listen. It's your head. That's your right. That's your right.
Chris doesn't do that.
As a human.
That was a request from your wife, Crystal, and Travis Knight. They said hang upside down, and it was a 10 mil rope. So it wasn't an incredibly comfortable position to be in, to be honest.
So, Chris, how does that make you feel? Because if you hung upside down, your wife would get mad at you, but she likes it when others do it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. She went all the way to Australia to see a guy hang upside down. I could have done it in our garage, but do you think I'm allowed? Nah, not allowed to do it.
And not only that, I had one take to try and create a song while I was upside down, so it made a little bit of sense.
I know, dude. Your face was so pulp red. Look, I thought your eyes were going to pop out.
I made sure I had a white T-shirt on to emphasise how red my face was.
You look like every person I've ever seen in a skydiving video. You know, the face is just like, they're about to explode. Holy crap! Yeah.
And the Total Recall.
Yeah, right. Total Recall. No, but I mean, the videos are getting weirder and weirder. What's been the response? Are people clicking on it? People commenting? What's going on with the videos?
I seen a guy I know up at a village that I just pulled into in the fish truck, and he sort of shook his head and walked away from the van. So, I don't know. I don't know. They don't get thousands and thousands of hits, but yeah, I'm getting some pretty funny responses from people on the phone and on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. It's it's good. It's a good bit of fun.
Have you had any lesbians hit on you from it yet? Because that's what happens.
Why would a lesbian hit on Brad?
Potential lesbians all over the place.
I just assume that's what happens when you post YouTube videos.
I guess so.
Is that not the equation?
Only when you have a wand in your hand, apparently. So if you go to do the wand thing next, then
she
you're
thought
in.
it was a dildo.
Very skinny dildo.
Is it a dildo for ants?
Oh my God! What's next? I mean, what's next? Are you doing? I don't want you to hurt yourself, but
I would. To be honest, the whole way it goes, I've had a few ideas as I've been driving around, and then they get one shot. There's no script. There's maybe a few ideas thrown in. So usually I'll just get in the back room and sit on the couch and have a look around and say, right, this is what could be happening tonight, and just do it. So I really don't know.
I can tell by that look in your face. That's exactly what's happening.
Don't you wish Brad lived here? Because you guys could have the best improv troupe ever.
Look,
if Neil and Brad were here, you guys would all be like, wow.
If he was here, I'm almost sure I wouldn't understand what the hell he was saying half the time. I can understand him over the phone, but I bet you in person, if he got really jacked up, it'd be hard to understand him. What do you think about improvising with Brad? You think it would be fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd like to play, man.
Do something improv-like right now.
Do something. Here's what you need to do. What about taking live callers on your show and sort of getting people to call in?
Well, that might be the next. I did get one. It was after puppets, though. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
It was a bit awkward.
Yeah,
early on in the piece.
It was awkward?
Yeah, it was after a kind of puppet